Hello and welcome to the Infinite Campus tutorial video. Here we'll be covering some of the basics that you might need as a parent or a guardian using Infinite Campus. For demonstration purposes, we have created a family called the Bunny family, so we'll be dealing with Bugs Bunny and Daffy Bunny. So first you start off with your username and password. And once you're in, you'll be brought to this home page. Here you can find the district announcements. You can also find school announcements in your inbox. Now all these these are just messages from the district that you also can access through Infinite Campus. So here would be email messages that are also repeated and just general school announcements for each of your school. To make sure that this is you, you can check your name here. In my case, I am Mrs. Bunny, and these are my students. If you have multiple students, they will be listed here. So in this case, we will be looking at Daffy Bunny. Once you're into your student's account, the first page you will be at is their calendar. Here you will find the days that they are in school, when their assignments are due, if they have an attendance incident, things like that. So the first tab that we'll be looking at here will be Schedule. Here you will be able to find all of the courses that your student is taking for the entire year. It's split up by each term, which would be very helpful in determining where your classes are and who your teachers are. Now, all of these links come complete with this little envelope. All that means is that if you click on it, you will be able to email that teacher directly for any concerns that you may have. The next tab we will be looking at is Attendance. Here you will find a summary of your student's attendance record. You will be able to see all the periods that they are absent, tardiness, if there was an early release, as well as by period, day, and even term. You can help distinguish all of these with this key here. All of these colors will pertain to these calendars up here and will help you understand where your student is. The next tab will be Grades. This is an important one for all parents and guardians to recognize because this is where all of your students' grades will be posted. Now it's important to remember this key up here. The yellow box indicates a grade that is still in progress. It does not necessarily mean your student did not complete the assignment, but it could mean that the teacher has not yet graded it or it is an ongoing project assignment. Of course, anything that is in green is the final posted grade for your student, and all of those can be found here. Next on the list is the Health tab. This is a very important tab for any new students going into 6th grade or new students coming into the district in general. Here you will find a summary of all of your students' health records, and it's important to know if your child is properly vaccinated or has the proper shots or medications for the year. If any of these do not read compliant, just simply contact your school and we'll get it taken care of for you. Next on the list is Fees. Here you will find a list of all of your students' fees for the year. This could include things like a lock for the locker, or perhaps any supplementary books or materials for classes, things like that. Next, we'll check out report cards. Here you can see multiple report cards for the current academic year. Each report card will be represented by the term that has been completed for that year. Only one year will be available at a time. The next tab we'll look at is Demographics. Now here you will find all of your students' information as well as the household contacts that you may want to be listed. All of that information can be found here as well as changed on this page. For the purposes of this video, we have disabled this feature. However, when school starts, you will be able to do this. Now it's also important to note that this title of primary household, that is only referring to the address that is on file for your student. That does not necessarily mean that any household information is ranked in any particular order. Next, we'll go to Messages. And like we saw at the home page of Infinite Campus, this is also where you can access those messages. And like we explained before, here would be your school announcements and any supplementary emails that you may have missed. Next, the household information. This is the tab that you would update your own personal household information as well as contact info. All that can be updated in this tab. The Family Members tab is similar, but this also gives us more people to contact if there was ever an emergency or a behavioral incident or anything like that. So we would be able to contact Mrs. Bunny, Daffy Bunny, Grandma Bunny, Uncle Bunny, any of them, and as well as the contact order in which they should be contacted. The Contact Preferences tab, here you will fill out your personal contact information as well as check which box you would like to be notified for. If there's an emergency, an attendance incident, a behavioral incident, or any of these others. Here you can fill out your email address or multiple email addresses, and then just click Save when you're done, and you will be notified. Notifications can be found here, and these, it's similar to the Contact Preferences where you check which things you would like to be notified for. For example, grade changes, or attendance incidents. All that can be checked and saved right here. So that's the basics of Infinite Campus. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any further questions, comments, or concerns, or would just like further explanation, please contact the district. Thank you and have a great day.